Hey guys, this is Zebra Girl, and today I'm going to be bringing you a special video, and the next one will be special as well. Now, it's not special to the reason of, say, I'm announcing something or whatnot. Oh, you'll have to excuse the noise because I'm waiting for someone, so I'm waiting for one of my friends. Now, I don't genuinely hate many people, like, at all. Some I do because they've done really dickish things, or they've backstabbed someone, or anything like that. Those people I hate. I can't stand people who are fake friends or put anything before what they do. Sorry, that probably made no sense. What I'm trying to say is that I really don't like people who put their problems, say, onto other people and then slander them and whatnot. And who are just really dickish people and who think they're all high and mighty when really they're people like us. They just don't want to accept it. So, this video and the next video that's going to come is going to involve the two people that I absolutely cannot stand, and I am so glad they do not live like where I live in England, because I don't think I'd want to even step on the same soil as them, to be honest, because of how much I really fucking hate them. So this video is going to be dedicated to one person, and the next video is going to be for the other person. There we go, can't get my words out. Now, everyone that I watch and whatnot has basically done a video on these two people. You'll find out in a minute who I'm talking about. But I'm only going to talk about one of them today. Now, I'm 20 years old, and to tell you the truth, I don't act like a 20-year-old. I don't think I could, even if someone threw a book at me and said, "Here you go, this is how you act like a 20-year-old." And the reason why is for that is because I am autistic. Now, that doesn't justify anything, to be honest. It really, really doesn't. And sometimes, yes, I waste my money on useless shit that I'm probably never going to use. But I am not a hoarder. Well, I don't believe I am. I've got a few plushies, a few figurines and whatnot. I collect a few cans with special pictures on them and whatnot. And stuff like that. My mental age is around 14 or 15, because certain things I can take seriously, other things I can't. Like, at all. And because I'm autistic, it's also easier for me to get manipulated, which has happened in the past with some of my past relationships. Someone who hurt me in the past said it was because they loved me and whatnot. And I believed them. I don't now, but back then I was in love, and my autism spiked like no one's business because of it. I don't usually make eye contact with people, because if I look at them in the eye, I feel like I'm disrespecting them or something. And I never put myself first. I never have. I always put people, my family and my friends before me. So before I sort out my problems, I want to help other people with their problems, which I have done in the past. And stuff like that. If you don't know who I'm referring to at this point, it's understandable. Yeah, sounds like I'm talking about myself, but that's just me. Now, this person that I'm going to be talking about, I just can't stand them. I just can't. And the person that I can't stand is Christian Weston Chandler. I don't care if I'm butchering his name, and yes, I am saying he, because I don't believe he's trans. I think he's just doing it for attention. And that's what he's getting. Now, there are many reasons I don't like him. And it's going to be difficult to try and list them all off. At the beginning of his life, his parents were elderly. Everyone knows it. His parents were old when they had him, and that's probably the cause of his autism. I can guarantee, if he was born to a younger mum and dad, he would be fine. It would be a normal functioning human being. But no, he's not. And I've seen many documentaries on him. I can't remember some of the documentaries that they're called, but I'm sure if you look at Chris Chan documentaries, I'm sure you'll be able to find like some of the ones that I'm talking about. Now, in his younger life, it probably wasn't the greatest, even though he was spoiled to no one's business. I'm not being funny. If I stole my mum's credit card and used it to get shit for myself, my mum would probably kick me out of the house, to be honest. But I wouldn't do that anyway because it's not my money, so why do I need to use it? But his mum and dad spoiled him like no one's business, and he doesn't know any better. He really doesn't know any better. But at the same time, he gives autistic people a really bad name. Why does he do it? Why does he give them a bad name? Because of everything that he says and that he does. It's kind of like Black Hitler. I can't remember his name, and to be honest, I don't really want to remember his name. Black Hitler thinks that he represents all black people, and that's it. When he doesn't. He represents the majority that think they're privileged and anything else, which is retarded, which is really, really stupid. Now, Chris Chan is highly functionally, I can't say it, but you guys know what I'm talking about, highly functioning autistic. And the fact that he blames his autism on things that he's done in the past is not a valid reason. And I'm pretty sure that most autistic people would also say the same. He's in his mid-30s now, and he still thinks he's a child, which is not true. And some of the stuff that he comes out with fucking blows my bloody mind. And it's hard to think that I'm in the same category as him, as in autism. Like I said, he gives autistic people bad names, thinking that they can do whatever they want, when in reality, he's just a spoiled brat that if someone says no to, you're a troll. To be honest with you, I've never read any of the Solitude things, and I really don't plan to, because from what I've seen in the documentaries and whatnot, they're terrible. And to think that people actually give him money for this is kind of dumb. At the end of the day, it's up to you what you do. But I think he's a terrible person. It doesn't help that certain people he likes to stalk. Example is, I think it's Megan, I think. In their earlier years, he would touch her and whatnot. He'd always want to talk to her and everything. And he's also emotionally manipulative. Sorry, I can't say some words. Please excuse me. And he only thinks about himself. He never thinks about other people, his mom, or anything like that. He's never going to learn from his mistakes. And to be honest, when I was younger, I made a lot of mistakes. But I've tried to learn through them, which I have. Some I still repeat, and some I plan on making myself better, which I will do. But right now, I just want to be a normal person who works, who has a fiance, and excuse me, and excuse me again, and does anything that a normal person does. What does Chris Chan do? He sits on his ass, playing games all day, draws, and he doesn't have a job, doesn't support his mom or anything. All he wants is toys. But that doesn't represent he does not represent the autistic people like how he claims he does. Well, I don't know if he claims to, but he thinks they're the most, like, privileged people. And he thinks that Asperger's is just something that isn't real. Sorry to break it to you, mate. It is real, and I've met people with it. That's like saying that Australia doesn't exist. And if you think Australia doesn't exist, you just need to go back to geography lessons. That's all I have to say. Now, I know most of my points are probably not valid. Like, at all. They've all been said by many other people. At the end of the day, he's just a stupid child that doesn't know what he's doing. He can say that he's married to a fictional character. Doesn't matter. He can say whatever he likes. But it's not going to change the fact that he's not well off. He's very ill. And trolls on the internet don't help his situation. They just don't. Feeding him lies and giving him money is just making him worse off. The best thing for him is to seriously get off the internet and actually, like, learn about his life, not sit on the internet all day and just read what the trolls say. Say, oh, you're not a very good person. Christian then will point out, oh, you're a troll, you're trying to slander me, no. When in reality, some people are literally just trying to tell him how to lead his life better. Because one day, his mom is going to pass away. Everyone passes away. It's something that we can't avoid, like, at all. And what's he going to do when his mom passes away? He's not going to be able to live in a house. He's not going to be able to keep toys. So what's he going to do? To be honest with you, I personally think he's going to become homeless and just be that person that says, I'll give you a blowjob for money and whatnot. So, yeah. Reasons why I don't like him? He doesn't represent the autistic people. He definitely does not represent me at all. He spends his mum's money and he spends the hard-earned money that people give to him on stupid shit. I can't say anything about that because sometimes I do. But not all the time. Not anymore. I've learnt to try and control myself. He blames all of his problems on the trolls, which some of them do come from there, but most of them, seriously, come from his parents and what happened in his earlier life. He doesn't understand women at all. If you know what I'm talking about, you know exactly about the love sign. And I just hate him. I just genuinely hate him. Last comment. I would seriously rather watch 5 of the worst movies to ever come on the platform. I'd rather watch The Room or anything else that you can tell me. I would rather... Hell, I'd rather watch paint dry. I'd rather watch paint dry than read his Sonichu comics or even have anything to do with him. So yeah, I don't like him because of all of those reasons, and because I think that with some change he could change his life and maybe people would like him more, but his childish attitude, the way that he presents himself and anything like that is just not good. It just isn't. And again, I don't like him. I just don't. So yeah, this has been Zebra Girl, signing off.